Good morning, dear students, friends. Yesterday, we already discussed about the cell organelle. In that, one is plastid. The plastid, there are two different kinds of plastids. One is chromoplast, and another one is leucoplast. In that, there are the subtypes are also there. And we already studied the structure of chloroplast. What is the content of chloroplast? And how the arrangement of thylakoids, what the structure they forms, and what is the chemical composition of chloroplast. Along with that, we have already studied the different functions of chloroplast as such. Today we discuss about the mitochondria. This is another cell organelle found in eukaryotic organisms. Either it may be plant cell, or either it may be animal cell, or any kind of eukaryotic cells consist of another important cell organelle, that is mitochondria. Then let us study about the structure of mitochondria. See, mitochondria is the either thread or granular cytoplasmic organelle. This is commonly called as a powerhouse of cell. There is a reason behind this, why it is called as a powerhouse of cell, because of mitochondria mainly involved in the process of synthesis of ATP molecules by means of oxidative phosphorylation. In that oxidative phosphorylation, utilization of oxygen, then there is a release of energy rich molecules in the form of ATP. Those ATPs are undergo to hydrolysis, they yields the energy, that is heat. In the form of heat they are releases, hence it is called as a powerhouse of cell. Mitochondria was observed by Fleming and another person is Kollikar in the year of 1882. The word mitochondria was coined by Benda in the year of 1898. The name mitochondria was coined by Benda in the year of 1898 as such. Then mitochondria may be in a different shape, like either it may be rod shape, means elongated structure, either it may be club shape. I think club shape it refers to all of you are known, that is the golf stick. At the end of golf stick there is a bended portion, what is called as a club like structure. In that like structure is also there in mitochondria. Either a ring shape, means a ring shape structure, either it may be round or vesicular in shape, that is a egg shape. These are the different shapes of what mitochondria. Mitochondria mainly occurred in a different size, like in most of the cells. Their length, which is varies from the 3 to 10 micron in their length, and width is about 0.2 to 1.0 micron. There is a small notification in this. The smallest mitochondria seen in yeast and the largest mitochondria seen in oocytes of amphibians, means the eggs of amphibians. We saw the largest mitochondria. Number of mitochondria abundantly found in liver and also kidney of animal cells. Number of mitochondria abundantly they are found in the cells of liver and also kidney. Then mitochondria are covered by, there are the two unit membranes, that is very important. You can see this picture at the corner of this slide which shows there are the two unit membranes, namely one is outer membrane and another one is the inner membrane. Between these two layers or these two membranes there is a space which is called as a perichondrial space, which is filled with the fluid substances. That fluid which is helpful for the proton motive force, that is the moment of hydrogen atoms in the region of the fluid, which is helpful for synthesis of ATP molecules. The proton motive force which takes place at the region of the space which is present in between the two membranes of mitochondria. One is outer membrane and another one is the inner membrane. See, the outer membrane and inner membrane, there is a space what is called as a perichondrial space. Remember this word, perichondrial space, which is filled with a fluid substance. That fluid substance is helpful for the process of proton motive force. The proton motive force which is helpful for synthesis of ATP molecules, right? This is the structure of what mitochondria. See, the mitochondria which consists of the two membranes, and the inner content of mitochondria is called as a stroma R matrix, and in that stroma R matrix we found there are the ribosomes, DNA, RNA, and some of the granulous particles are present in the matrix region. And inner membrane, it consists of the many numbers of the foldings as such. The inner foldings, which are finger-like projections, are oftenly called as a cristae, and those cristae are consist of the knob-like particles. Those particles are having different names. In that one name, that is the F0 and F1 particles. That F0 protein and another one is F0 portion and another one is the F1 portions, which are shows in the diagrammatic representation. So the thorough explanation which is there in the next slide. See, the central space of mitochondria is called as a stroma or matrix, which consists of enzymes, coenzymes, DNA, and ribosomes. See, this is a diagrammatic representation of what? Mitochondria. So, which shows there are the stroma is there at the central region, and that stroma is consist of the enzymes, coenzymes, DNA, ribosomes, and also RNA as such. Then the inner membrane of mitochondria consists of, I already told you, that is the many finger-like projections are present. Those are called as a cristae. In that, the picture A is consist of a finger-like projection, and also bottom, at the region of the bottom there is a picture which is called as a cristae. It is the finger-like projection. Each cristae, that each finger-like projection is consist of the many knob-like particles. So which are the knob-like particles are present over the surface of cristae are called as elementary particles, Racker's particles, or oxysomes, or another name is F0 and F1 particles. Remember, for the 2 mark question, oftenly they are asked, that is the elementary, what are elementary particles? Are Racker's particles, are oxysomes, are F0 and F1 particles. If all of these 4 are nothing but a single name, that is the knob-like particles which are present over the surface of cristae, those are called as elementary, or Racker's, or oxysomes, or F0 and F1 particles. Right? The cristae are variously arranged. Cristae are variously arranged like longitudinally and transversely. Either it is a network like. Either it may be longitudinally arrangement, either it is a transversely arrangement. Some of them are a network like, that is a web like structures which are occurred. Then what is the chemical composition of mitochondria? See, mitochondria is having a type of biomolecules in the form of protein is about 65 to 75%, lipid is about 15 to 30%, and RNA is about 0.5%, and small amount of DNA. Even more numbers of enzymes, coenzymes are present in mitochondria. This is what the content or the composition of mitochondria. Then let us study about the functions of mitochondria. See, mitochondria is to produce energy through the process of oxidative phosphorylation. I already told you why it is called as a powerhouse of cell, due to because of there is a phosphorylation process takes place. Phosphorylation, it refers to synthesis of ATP molecules. Synthesis of ATP molecules in presence of oxygen is called as a oxidative phosphorylation, but in chloroplast there is a photophosphorylation. That is nothing but a synthesis of ATP molecules in presence of light as such. Right, this is the clear picture here. Oxidative phosphorylation takes place in mitochondria and photophosphorylation takes place in plastids like mainly chloroplast. Then second function, it regulates the metabolic activity of the cell. It regulates all the metabolic activities in the cell which are controlled over with the help of this mitochondria. It promotes the growth of new cells. It promotes the growth of new cells and cell multiplication. It is helpful for cell growth and also cell multiplication with the help of presence of mitochondria. Then mitochondria helps in detoxifying ammonia in the liver cells. Detoxification of ammonia in the liver cells with the help of only mitochondria. It plays an important role in apoptosis or programmed cell death. This is very important point here. The apoptosis which takes place due to because of presence of abundant numbers of mitochondria. The reason where the apoptosis takes place. Apoptosis, it refers to programmed cell death. See, I think you heard the metamorphosis takes place in the amphibians. That is the what is called as larval stages of amphibians are subjected to adult stage. During that time there is a removal of their tail portion due to because of apoptosis, and the web which is present in between the toes which is vanish out, which is subjected to formation of there is no formation of web in between the toes due to because of apoptosis as such. This is what some of the example for the apoptosis. This apoptosis mainly takes place due to because of presence of mitochondria. And next, mitochondria is responsible for building certain parts of the blood and various hormones like testosterone and oestrogen. See, testosterone and oestrogen are the sex hormones which are there in the male and also the female. Testosterone is responsible for male reproductive hormone and oestrogen, it refers to female reproductive hormone. These two hormones are building certain the responsible for the building of these parts and really secretion of these hormones with the help of mitochondria. Mitochondria helps in maintaining an adequate concentration of calcium ions within the compartment of the cells. There is an accumulation or there is a concentration of calcium which is increases in the cell with the help of due to presence of mitochondria. Mitochondria is also involved in various cellular activities like cellular differentiation, cell signaling, cell senescence, controlling the cell cycle, and also in cell growth. I already told you cell growth and cell multiplication and even the differentiation of the cells from younger cells to the differentiated cells. Then cell signaling, it refers to some of the cells which are giving signals whenever the foreign particles are entered to the body, and some of them are cell senescence. This is very important. Cell senescence, it refers to aging of the cells. Some of the cells are undergo to age, those cells are vanished due to presence of this mitochondria. The next one is last function, that is the cell respiration. Of course, all the cells are respire due to because of presence of this cell organelle, that is mitochondria. Mitochondria are the respiratory center of the cell. As mitochondria synthesizes the energy rich molecules, I already told you, the energy rich molecules like ATP. Hence, this is called as a powerhouse of a cell. This is all about the structure and functions of what mitochondria. Thank you.